from Mr. President.
All you have to do is look at the basics and you'll see it looks like a very serious event, but we'll find out. When they look at the documents, I think people are going to see a lot of bad things happen. I hope it's not so, because if it is, there's never been anything like it in the history of our country. I mean, if you look at Clapper, he sort of admitted that they had spies in the campaign yesterday, inadvertently. But I hope it's not true, but it looks like it is.
Mr. President, the former FBI director, James Comey, said to use the word spy is the wrong word. He said,
I think James Comey's got a lot of problems. If you look at what he did, if you look at all of the lies, the tremendous lies, if you look at all that's going on, I think James Comey's got a lot of problems. Now, at some point, they have an IG report, and then let's see what James Comey has to say. But I assume he's covered in the IG report. But if you look at what he said, all of the lies, all of the fiction, I think he's got a lot of problems. Well, I don't want to get into it yet, but I will tell you after we look at the proof. Would he know? I would certainly hope not, but I think it's going to be pretty obvious after a while. We're going now to talk about MS-13 with the great police officers. We're going out to Long Island. I don't know. Are you coming with us? Is anybody? No? It's going to be very exciting. No. We're not undercutting. We're cleaning everything up. This was a terrible situation. What we're doing is we're cleaning everything up. It's so important. What I'm doing is a service to this country. And I did a great service to this country by firing James Comey. And, excuse me, a lot of people have said it. And you go into the FBI, and a lot of those great people working in the FBI, they will tell you, I did a great service to our country by firing James Comey. I want them all to get together, and I want them, because everybody wants this solved. But a lot of bad things have happened. We now call it Spygate. You're calling it Spygate. A lot of bad things have happened. I want them all to get together. They'll sit in a room. Hopefully, they'll be able to work it out among themselves. NAFTA? Excuse me, NAFTA? I think your auto workers and your auto companies in this country are going to be very happy with what's going to happen. You'll be seeing very soon what I'm talking about. NAFTA is very difficult. Mexico has been very difficult to deal with. Canada has been very difficult to deal with. They have been taking advantage of the United States for a long time. I am not happy with their requests, but I will tell you, in the end, we win. We will win, and we'll win big. We'll get along with Mexico, we'll get along with Canada, but I will tell you, they have been very difficult to deal with. They're very spoiled because nobody's done this, but I will tell you that what they asked for is not fair. Our auto workers are going to be extremely happy.
What about Rob Rosenstein? What about your deputy attorney general, from Singapore?
Say it what?
Are you 100% committed to following through on going to the
Well, we're going to see what happens. On Singapore, we're going to see. And it could happen, could very well happen, but whatever it is, we will know next week about Singapore. And if we go, I think it'll be a great thing for North Korea. I can't hear you, John.
I said yesterday in the Oval Office, you seem to suggest some pessimism about the June 12th date. Do you think that will actually happen?
Someday a date will happen. It could very well be June 12th. Someday a date will absolutely happen. It could very well be June 12th. We'll see. We'll know next week.
Mr. President, why won't you say whether you have confidence in Rob Rosenstein?
Well, they're going to all be in the room tomorrow. We're going to see what happens. What I want is I want total transparency. Wait, you have to have transparency. Even they probably want transparency because this issue supersedes a party. This supersedes Republicans and Democrats. So what I want from Rod from the FBI, from everybody. We want transparency. And you know what? I think in their own way, they are obstructionists, but even the Democrats, I really believe, on this issue, it supersedes. I think they want transparency too. Thank you. Thank you.